Hi guys, this is for Sagittarius. Let's see, Sagittarius, what you can expect to happen in your professional life. 18th to the 24th of November 2024. It is a general work reading, may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Let's see, Sagittarius, what do we have for you? Coming into the current situation, okay? So, the news coming in, I feel for a lot of you, you know where to put in the work. Either you weren't putting in the work in the past, you were kind of coming off as too much of a perfectionist, like, no, first let that be fine, then I'll do this, then I'll do this, then I'll do this. Okay, now I'm absolutely ready. I have everything set, everything's perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and play the big game. If that is what your attitude was, Sagittarius, all this while, I think it's gone. I think now you know where to put in the work, in which areas to put in the work. You're no longer entertaining irrelevant details. You're no longer focused on small details where you try to be so much of a perfectionist and eventually get nothing done. Okay. So now there's a big realization about where to put in the work, and you're putting in the work in the exact places which needs your attention. And that's all happening because you have some kind of crystal clarity. Okay. The truth is in front of you. For some of you, you have crystal clarity about a situation. Some of you have like this epiphany. Like, it's like a big realization, like, oh, okay, what was I focusing so much about? I already had what I needed, right? So there's this clarity out here on your mind where you already know what you need to do. You're facing your fears, let's just say you're facing your fears. You're no longer beating around the bush. You're no longer hiding behind a wall, and you know what you need to do. Okay, you're focused on your goal. Yeah, your gut space, your heart space is, however, asking for a little more time. Your mind and your current energies are like, come on, we already know what the truth is. Let's keep going. And your heart is like, can we do this tomorrow? Can we do this next week? Can we just wait a little longer? I need to wait for that to come in. Or, let me just be prepared. Let me just be ready. Your heart space is like, no, let me just pull away a little more. You're not kind of listening to people, but your heart, your mind and your current energies are telling you, you're ready, go for it. Okay. Yeah. So I feel in the past there was a lot of time, energy invested into planning, into strategizing, into getting mental clarity. Okay. I feel a lot of you were kind of trying to have a strategy about how to make things work out. You were trying to be more disciplined. You were trying to focus more on logic and trying to be more rational. So I don't see much of action being taken in the past. I feel it was all about you being able to get prepared, mentally clear, and trying to understand that something is good for you and some opportunity is good for you. Now that you've realized it, you're starting to put in the work. Your mind also has the clarity out here. Your heart space, like I said, is a little wee bit scared about wanting to move forward, or even worried about what the outcome will be. Now, before we move forward, if you need a person reading, you can email me on tarotwithnimo@gmail.com. Wow. Coming into the week, in the beginning of the week, a lot of you are going to be experiencing a new financial opportunity. This could be in terms of a job, a project, a business, or a venture that you have launched. So whatever you are doing has a lot of scope. It may be a very small opportunity, but it has the potential to grow really, really big. Okay. So I feel there is a good opportunity that you have either launched or that is coming your way. Illusion. Yeah. Something that you were living in an illusion about. Okay. So I feel your illusion is broken. So you were not 100% sure about something, okay? Or let's say the other way, you were 100% sure that something's not going to work out. Boom, it works out. Okay? So your illusions are breaking. Something that you had planned, something that you were absolutely in your head, that is not happening. Or this is happening. The complete opposite has come out, but in a way which has worked out positively for you. Okay? The moment that happens, we have the night here, which is telling me you're going to be able to sleep You're going to be able to, this is more like the Nine of Swords reverse, which is where you see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's like, okay, that looks good. You're not like, oh my God. You're like, okay, that's not what I expected. Okay, now I can sleep better. That's the kind of situation that's coming in. I'm so excited for you, Sag. Middle of the week. Okay. What's this? Strategizing. You're staying low about a situation in the middle of the week, not talking to people too much about something, but there is a strategy going on. Yeah, see, there is curiosity. A lot of you are trying to find out more information about a situation or trying to wait for some kind of information to come in. You could be searching a lot of things online. Yeah, isolation. Something may feel risky to you and you don't want to take a risk. But the universe is telling you that whatever you feel, whatever situation you feel is a risk, it's time for you to assess, is this worth it or not? So you may get some information out here. It's telling me you're going to start working on that situation, but with that isolation card out here, it's telling me more about, so I'm reading from these oracle cards. Yeah, so that's more like where it brings out feelings of abandonment, or where a block centered around fear that your actions may not lead to accept or removed by a group. Yeah, so a lot of you may feel abandoned, a lot of you may not feel good enough, a lot of you may feel you are insufficient or you're not good enough. Okay, so I feel this could talk a lot about self-doubt. Middle of the beginning of the week looks good. Middle of the week, there could be self-doubt, okay, where you're not trusting yourself, where you may doubt if an opportunity or a situation is going to work out in your favor or not. But before you have the entire result in front of you, you've already tagged yourself or opinionated yourself as, I'm a loser. End of the week. Oh, nice. Excuse me. By the end of the week, Sagittarius, there is a very beautiful partnership coming towards you, a very beautiful bond coming towards you. You and your boss are, you and your partner, if you're in a partnership, you and your colleague, or whatever it is, right? There is a good partnership coming in. So if there was fights, if there were arguments, if you guys were not on the same page, if you guys were not seeing eye to eye, all the problems are going to be solved, okay? And there is someone out here who's going to partner with you because they have the same goals that you have towards the business, towards the job, towards the career, okay? This is two people working together on the same goal. I'm going to have to see that. Okay. Looks like something's going to come out. Let's see. So there was probably a project or an idea that you were working on all this while. Okay. It was holding a great deal of promise, but you were unable to devote the energy at the moment. Okay. So I feel that all this while, whatever you were holding back from, boom, something is going to come out. If there was an idea that you were not 100% sure about, looks like now you're going to be sure about an idea or about a partnership that will work out in your favor, is what I'm getting. And if you were feeling restricted, if a lot of you were feeling restricted, if a lot of you are feeling like my hands are tied, I'm feeling restricted, I can't do this, I can't do that. This could also talk about contracts, okay? For some of you, you could be signing a contract with someone and it's a partnership deal. For the others I don't know. This could be you with a partner, you with a boss, you with a colleague, whatever it is, right? But there is a partnership out here that seems to be working out by the end of the week, where you felt like, you were restricted, your wings were clipped, you can't do this, you can't do that. Whereas the universe is saying you can go wherever you want. You can go wherever you want. You can be wherever you want to be. The day you decide what you want, what you desire, is the day you take action. And that's what you're doing. You're finally signing a contract, or you're finally signing a partnership with someone, is what I'm getting. So that entire idea where you felt something was not possible. Let me read this out to you. You may find yourself either keeping an idea or possession hidden till the time is right, or simply unwilling to let go of something you aren't using out of fear that someone else may benefit from your release or surrendering. So if there was an idea all this while that you were holding back to Sagittarius, like if I let this go, someone else will catch my idea, or if I let this out, maybe the idea is not going to be possible. You're finally releasing it, okay? And that has a lot strongly to do with a partnership out here or a contract, okay? Let's see. What is the best possible advice for Sagittarius this week? Growth. So you're, okay, it's telling me you are at this, it's like a growth spurt out here, okay? It's telling me you are at that point right now where lessons should be learned, and you are at a very crucial moment where the lesson may be difficult at first, but you understand it, and the new world will open to you. So Sagittarius, what it's telling you is that whatever you're doing right now is just the beginning. Now be very careful and understand this. Some of you may fail. Some of you may fail in the first time, but that failure is going to teach you how to move forward, how to overcome obstacles, and that will help you to open the entire world. I'm getting like overseas. For a lot of you, this is going to open opportunities to travel overseas. See, something out here is going to give you a lot of hope out here. Yeah, you're going to be able to get out of isolation, and all of a sudden you're going to feel like Superman, Superwoman, and you're going to feel like you're going to create everything that you want. So keep in mind, whatever opportunities comes towards you, at the beginning, some of you may not get that instant desired outcome that you want. But it is going to be your growth spurt. It is going to be the time when you are breaking free from your cage and moving towards, like from the pond, you're jumping into the ocean. That's what you're doing, Sagittarius.